It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Yo, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Buffalo Bills. Circling the wagons. Well, nothing new here. It's another game with the usual suspects. Going off of kind of the conversation we were having in the stream last night in regards to reading defenses. This game, there's some key moments in the game where, it became, it played a vital role in terms of like advancing the ball and trying to move. But like I was saying yesterday in the chat, is I try to read defenses, but not necessarily saying that I'm going to get it right all the time. People disguise defenses good enough. They have zone, man, blitzing. People are like this play right here. That slant right there I just threw. I didn't expect his user to be right there. If his user wasn't right there, that's the first down. Based on what I was reading pre-snap. This is another one like another pre-snap read, playing cover 4. Found the deep in route behind that linebacker right there that didn't react. Got a first down. So a lot of throws I make are anticipatory throws, where I'm thinking somebody may or may not be there. And I have to hit my mark at a specific time. So you see some throws that I make and be like, man, why'd you throw that pass? Because I'm reading something, I'm not just, like some people come out here, they'll just come in like bunch formation or post formation, and they know they're going to throw the post no matter what the defense is saying. You know what I mean? So when I'm anticipating somebody being where they're not supposed to be. Then I got to consider the rush. Then I got to also throw the ball. So, and in my clock, my mental clock, 1,000, 2,000, like the ball has to come out. I got Von Miller on the line. It's only so much time I'm going to give him before he gets to me, so I got to get rid of the ball. So there are times where you just have to just eat the sack, like this pass right here on 2nd and 6. Let me see if it's this one. I mean, I look upfield and I just see this guy the last minute right here in the flats. You know what I mean? It's just bang, bang, throw. He could have gone either way. His user could have picked that off. And it'd be one of those, why'd you throw that pass? Because that's the only guy that was really open. If you go back and rewind and watch that again, same thing. This right here is another bait. The user comes down on this R1 route, so I just went ahead and ran. If I threw it, he could have picked it off. So just some plays, the defense could just have it covered. It's just like nothing you can do. There's just nobody open. You know what I mean? So, and it's nice to have a mobile quarterback, but you see me out scramble with fields like as a last resort. Like there's like really nothing open, and I gotta move. I gotta get out of the pocket, find a way to scramble. Sometimes I try to scramble, I take a sack. So, it's just the nature of football. But I find it better when I'm reading defenses and playing this way than trying to find what's the best meta route in the game and go that way, because you're gonna run into people that know how to play. And what if your meta play doesn't work? You gotta be able to improvise. And being able to read defenses gives you the ability to improvise. So it's better. It's better that way for me, my aspect. And as Madden has gone along through the years, see this guy right here missed. He'd give it a comeback because last play I played cover 4. He did a comeback, but if you look to the right side of the field, you're gonna see the slot receiver on the right side of the field running wide open because I moved the safety down to help, but I didn't let go of him fast enough. So the slot receiver is just running wide open, but he didn't see it. And people are gonna be like, how come you didn't see that wide open guy over there? Well, because maybe your eyes wasn't trained over there. Before the snap, his mind was trained to what he wanted to do based on what I called the previous play. So he already knew he was running the comeback no matter what. You know what I mean? But if he just read the defense right and saw what I did on the top right, he would just, he would have seen the guy wide open, but his eyes wasn't over there. So it's a good play right here. I caught him in the cover 2. There are 2 receivers open, the middle slot receiver and Moore. Because the safety needed to play both of us, so he's kind of stuck in no man's land. And knowing that he was in cover 2 in the play that I called gives the opportunity to catch 2 receivers. So I could have thrown the more riskier throw down the middle of the field, deep down the middle of the field. But I chose to stay with the safe one, just giving it more on the sidelines. So, but it's the game of football. That doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be there all the time. And this play keeps spreading me right here with the spread offense that he runs. It's tough. It's just a user catch. What you can do about that, man? I went to swat the ball, and I couldn't knock it down. So, I mean, but we went back and forth. He was in spread all game, so I think probably we had a spread playbook. And this whip route that he could run over here with this guy. Eventually, I'm gonna, try to take it away. But when I try to take it away, it comes at a risk because that route, that whip route, the user can cover it. Cover 2 can cover it if you have your guy in the flats. But it's a tough route to stop, especially from the slot receiver. Running that whip, it's tough. You can really exploit the whip routes. So when I do try to take it away, I take it away at a risk sometimes. Meaning that he could run him on a streak and then, he gets somebody running down the field wide open. This is just a bad pass. Throwing a 50-yard bomb on the run to your right. Yeah. Even Josh Allen can't pull that off. And this is going to be another play right here where you're going to be like, damn, why did he throw that pass? It's just a 1/1000 thing I was telling you about. I'm counting in my head. I know I have to get rid of the ball to throw to somebody. And I think I threw it before I got sacked and I guess wrong. But if I had waited and looked at the back end of this particular play, not this play right here, but the play I'm going to talk about here in a minute, I would have had Chase Claypool coming in on a deep 15-yard in route on the right side of the field if I just waited long enough. I'm rerunning this play again because this man blitzing me, so I figure I can get the tight end, which I do this time, which I tried through the previous play, and it was an incomplete pass. So see, okay, here's the play right here. So if I waited long enough, see Chase Claypool on the right side of the field. If I just waited long enough, he's going to come open right there. But I forced it on Mooney, so it's just a bonehead play. If I going back and looking at this play at the end of the game when I was making this video. So I was like, man, if I just waited long enough. But then again, the user was pass rushing and he was always about to get to me. So it's either one or two plays. Choose Claypool or choose Mooney that I threw the pass to and got picked off. So things happen, man. Things happen. But he's going no huddle here. I wonder if this guy was in spread playbook. Because, what he's playing is it's just hard to stop. You can't completely shut it down. I don't have the manpower to stop this stuff. So that's why I'm in a lot of zone with the Bears. Because there's just no 2 in routes right here. See if I can pick one. Yeah, I got to play zone. There's no way. There's no way I can play with the Bears and not play zone. It's impossible. Even though as bad as to say zone is, you got to take it as a risk. I got him here to overthrow it. I think on 3rd down, with 4 seconds left, I should have just played more coverage and just give up the field goal. Instead of just trying to come to the court. I was trying to sack him. I almost got the sack, but my lineman just wasn't fast enough to get to him before Allen released this ball. So I did get him like right there. And he throws it at the last minute and got a touchdown. Like things like that. I mean, he gets the ball at half, but special team came big here and blocked it. One of the rare blocked field goals you've ever seen. So like I said, he gets the ball at half, so we're going to do this again. And right now in my head is the play that he keeps running with the whip route on the slot receiver that I'm trying to still stop. And he's mixing that with the inside zone run. So okay, combination of both. Play action here. Corey can get back fast enough, but yeah, another big gain, another big chunk. To stop. 5 wide again. Another whip route again. So that play right there, he's gonna try to go for 2. He's ran 2 double whip routes, so he's gonna try to do that again. And I'm gonna try to cover it with my outside corner is playing soft squats in case he runs it again. In my user, I'm just going to run to the middle for the running back. And then it's kind of everything sealed off, and he has really nowhere to go with the ball. 2 whip routes. I run to the middle, and that's really nobody open. So he's just going to run the exact same play, score a touchdown in the game. That's what he was doing again. Same play. Alright, we're still maintaining our lead. You just got to run when there's nobody open. I don't want to force one down the field again and get picked off again. Here is just a good play. It's man blitz and play man defense, and I just didn't have time to go to my secondary receiver. I was looking for the running back. It was covered. By the time I went back to check my other receivers, the blitz was already in my face. So here's another good read here. Cover 3. I got the slot, but he drops the pass. So I'll come back in the exact same formation again because I know he's going to be right back into this cover 3 again on 3rd down. So I got a play pull and come back, deep comeback. Just got to buy time to be able to get rid of it. So here on 4th and 2, he's doing another man blitz. Yeah, just gonna get anybody open. I mean, he has the whole field like covered. There's nobody to throw to. So good play on him. 4th down, turnover and downs. So I gotta try to hold him here again. 3rd quarter, minute left. He's gonna start doing the inside zone runs. I mean, he hasn't really done it all game. I still gotta find a way to still rush as well. So, but eventually, I'm gonna find the alignment that I need on my offensive line to be able to stop this inside zone runs. So I think I found the alignment now. A little bit better. 2nd and 7. So he does it again. He goes to whip again. And here on 3rd and 2, he's going to try to run it one more time. And I don't think so this time. So I was playing the whip route this time, but he does a slant and turn him over on downs.
And he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in. And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations.
Go high-low on cover 4. Or cover 3. Work on the clock as well. I just don't want to do any high-risk passes, so everything's kind of close to the chest, what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking what I can take, 3-4 yards. And here's another big play. I showed this play right here on the stream yesterday. Trying to guess if it's man or zone. And if it's man, based on how they're playing my tight end, I know where to go with the ball. They're on 3rd down and 4. That's the exact same play I showed you guys on the stream yesterday. And on that throw, it just depends on can Fields make that throw on the man, on the out route. Because there's times when I've thrown that pass and he literally throw it out of bounds. I'm making a right read, but he throws the ball out of bounds. So it's a scary throw to make, especially with the Bears. Josh Allen do that with Diggs with no problem, but Fields, man, there's no telling where that ball's going to go. And if I got to go over 10 yards up the field, it's scary for me to throw it sometimes. Those comebacks that you guys see me throw all the time, you've seen a bunch of them go out of bounds because there's no telling where the ball's going to go. It's hard for me to make deep throws upfield with Fields. It can end up anywhere, and especially if I'm trying to throw like a tight window throw with defenders around. It's interceptions waiting to happen, and it's only going to get worse as the ratings. You know what I mean? As if he doesn't play better in the season, it's just gonna keep getting worse every week. Every week he's gone from a 76 now. I think he's a 72 overall now. So I'll not be surprised if he gets all the way down to a 69. And the backup in Madden is a 40-something. So yeah, it's pretty bad. But we're wrapping up the game here. He's trying to go field goal timeouts. And everything I want him to do, I just want him to keep the ball inbounds. He could have thrown that sideline pass right there. But I'm just trying to I just don't want him beating me like he did last time down the middle of the field with any slants up the field. So I'm deep blue in the middle of the field, and he can throw the sideline if he wants to. I'll just try to tackle him before he goes out of bounds. But here on 4th and 10, I'm trying to stay with Diggs, get started on slant to his side. Post to his side, but turn him over on downs again. Alright guys, catch you on the next video. If you got any questions like you did last night in the chat, man, just give it a hit me. And I'll try to do my best to answer it best as I can. Till next time, fellas. I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, one.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in